Welcome to Hero Villains. Thank you for always watching and supporting the channel. In your opinion, Iron Man vs. Captain America, in a fight to the death, who will win? Iron Man, a billionaire genius and a great inventor, owns a high-tech armor with formidable power. Thanks to his superior intelligence, Tony Stark constantly upgrades his equipment from basic armor to bleeding-edge or Hulkbuster armor models that can confront giant creatures. He has long-range weapons, an artificial intelligence system to support combat, and the ability to calculate tactics extremely quickly. Iron Man is the embodiment of technology, creativity, and human power reaching the peak thanks to science. Captain America is a symbol of spirit and ideals. Enhanced by the super soldier serum, Steve Rogers has strength, speed, reflexes, and endurance far beyond that of ordinary people. He also owns a vibranium shield that is almost indestructible and can be used as an offensive or defensive weapon. But Cap's greatest weapon is his righteous heart, his leadership spirit, and his ability to inspire an entire army. Before we dive into the analysis, please hit the subscribe button and remember to turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Thank you very much. Iron Man is a being with powers far beyond what most people can imagine. His high-tech armor is not just a battle suit, but a masterpiece of engineering, designed to withstand terrible levels of damage. In one confrontation, he was blown hundreds of feet away by a powerful energy blast, but survived. This armor once contained Infinity Stones with enough energy to light up an entire continent, showing its ability to endure and manage energy. Iron Man has faced powerful enemies like Obsidian and Thanos. He was once knocked through a building by Cull, took multiple blows from Thanos, and was still able to continue fighting. Even in a head-on confrontation with a devastating meteor impact, Iron Man survived. Notably, he once made Thanos bleed, a feat that even the Hulk couldn't do, showing that his true strength is often underestimated. He has escaped Obsidian's control and blocked attacks from him, who can tear apart the Hulkbuster armor, a design specifically designed to control the Hulk. This armor in the hands of Iron Man has stopped Thanos' own arm for a moment, which is no small feat. Iron Man has also used his strength to push back a giant ship to stop Thanos, and launched a hook punch that instantly stunned Cull. Although speed is not Tony Stark's strong point, he is still fast enough to dodge Obsidian's attack while flying in mid-air, affirms that Iron Man is an extremely powerful entity, possessing both impressive durability, impressive attack power, and superior intelligence. Iron Man is an entity with the power to survive being hit by a fiery meteor. He was also unharmed by the combined attack of Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, two of the most powerful weapons of destruction ever created by the gods. Iron Man's ultimate strength is his ability to pull and throw the Hulk as if he were a toy, something that not everyone, even the strongest super soldiers, can do. Not stopping there, Tony Stark's genius intellect has helped him become an outstanding inventor. He has designed an upgraded armor specifically for his close associates such as Pepper Potts, War Machine, and even Spider-Man. Each design is personalized, optimized for the abilities, habits, and unique fighting needs of each individual. Among his most outstanding creations, the Mark 85 armor is the most prominent example. This armor is capable of absorbing and processing energy from the Infinity Stones, a feat that is almost impossible. Not only that, it was powerful enough to help him break the Infinity Gauntlet at the decisive moment, even though it meant that his life was counted by seconds. However, no matter how great Iron Man is, he still cannot overcome Doctor Strange in a direct confrontation. Strange, as the Sorcerer Supreme, possesses a diverse arsenal of magical abilities, both offensive and defensive. He can create illusions, seal space, or manipulate time. If necessary, Strange can simply send Iron Man into the mirror dimension, where the laws of physics become useless against Stark's technology. Iron Man did not lose because of a lack of ability or will, but because no matter how advanced technology is, it is still not enough to confront cosmic-level matter. Iron Man, if placed in the context of the DCEU, would certainly be one of the most powerful and formidable superheroes. Overall, he may be just a step behind Wonder Woman, mainly because of her godlike qualities and ancient powers. However, when compared to other characters like Cyborg, Iron Man is clearly superior. He possesses a genius-level intellect, advanced weapon systems, excellent mobility, high reflexes, and superior firepower, and supports him so Cyborg, despite his connections to alien technology, is nowhere near as optimized and versatile as Iron Man. Batman, despite being an excellent strategist and having enormous financial resources, is no match for Tony Stark when it comes to technology. Bruce Wayne's equipment, while seemingly cutting edge in his world, is actually just limited military upgrades, most of which require the assistance of Alfred, an elderly butler. If Iron Man were to appear in the boys' universe, he would quickly become the dominant entity. The feats that Iron Man has accomplished, from confronting Thanos to wielding the Infinity Stones, are things that no one in that world has ever accomplished, not even Homelander. Iron Man also possesses strategy, adaptability, and indomitable spirit that Homelander completely lacks. It is interesting to imagine how Homelander, who considers himself a god in the sky, would react to the appearance of a man in a metal suit who can fly higher, is stronger, and is smarter than him. Homelander's fragile ego and extreme pride would surely lead to instant jealousy. However, in a head-to-head fight, he wouldn't stand a chance. Iron Man has fought hand-to-hand with cosmic beings that Homelander has never even heard of. So in any universe, Iron Man has the potential to be the leader, not only because of his technology, but also because of the man inside the suit. In terms of pure power, Iron Man would be ranked 4th behind beings like Doctor Strange, Thor, and the Hulk. Although he doesn't have godlike abilities or innate super strength, he is still one of the most dangerous fighters thanks to his combination of cutting-edge technology and superior intelligence. Tony Stark is not only a technological genius, but also the one who directly designs and builds machines that put him on par with powerful beings. Intellectually, he is among the smartest people in the world. There are a few individuals on his level like Shuri, Bruce Banner, and Thanos. However, what makes Stark special is his ability to combine intellect with practical action. He not only understands theory, but also has the ability to turn complex ideas into revolutionary technological applications. In his latest Mark 85 armor, he can create countless weapons with just his thoughts, from guided missiles to energy beams that can penetrate the thickest armor. The big difference between Tony Stark and other heroes like Captain America or Bruce Banner is the source of his power. While they receive their powers from experiments or unexpected events, Stark built his power from scratch. Iron Man is not only a powerful warrior, but also a symbol of human development and ability beyond limits. He represents the indomitable spirit, extraordinary intelligence, and the courage to not yield to any enemy, be it human or god. Please subscribe to the channel, it will help us a lot, and moreover, you will see great videos every day. You are the best, thank you very much. Captain America has always been a steadfast symbol of freedom, ready to stand up for the oppressed and fight for justice wherever injustice exists. Born into poverty, Steve Rogers was a frail child who grew up on the margins of society during the tumultuous times before World War II. Despite his modest physique, he possessed a big heart and an unyielding spirit. His desire to serve his country led him to Dr. Erskine's super soldier experiment program. Injected with a special serum combined with sophisticated radiation exposure, Rogers underwent a miraculous transformation. His body developed to the ultimate physical level. Strength, speed, endurance, and reflexes all reached the peak of what a human could achieve. Captain America is more than just a warrior. He is the one who stands at the forefront of the battle against the dark forces that threaten the world. His physical strength is the sight of him holding a helicopter weighing over 3,000 pounds trying to fly by using all his body strength to hold it down with one arm gripping the steel railing. Muscles bulging, facial expression determined, Cap did not let the plane get out of control, despite the force from the engine being strong enough to lift armored vehicles off the ground. Also, his life as a warrior is when he lifted Mjolnir, a creation only given to those worthy in the battle with Thanos. Although Hulk has greater raw strength, he has never been accepted by Mjolnir. Cap's use of Mjolnir is not only a testament to his inner strength, he easily lifted a motorcycle carrying 3 women and threw it into a Hydra Jeep. Captain America is the epitome of a perfect super soldier, combining both superior moral qualities and physical strength. In the battle against Thanos, an entity with brutal strength and almost unstoppable, Captain America really struggled. Under the pressure of Cap's attack, Thanos was forced to defend and change tactics, which showed that Cap's close combat ability can create significant pressure on opponents considered unbeatable. With just a throw of his shield, he can destroy the Chitauri warriors, enhanced creatures, or completely destroy Ultron's drones, armored machines with extremely sturdy defense systems. Captain America's close combat skills and reflexes are trained and developed to a super level. During his pursuit of the Winter Soldier, he did not hesitate to smash glass doors, breaking through locked doors with enough force to rip the hinges off. When he slammed his shield into a wall in a sudden collision, the force of the impact was so strong that it left a visible dent in the hard concrete surface. He has easily ripped through the leather restraints designed to restrain super soldiers. Cap can bend metal railings with his bare hands, showing his strength without the aid of any equipment. He used his own shield to block the pressure from tons of collapsing rubble, keeping his teammates from being buried in the chaos. A well-placed kick from him caused the Jotunnomian Loki, a superpowered entity, to stagger off his balance, showing that his fighting skills are enough to affect even demigod-sized beings. When confronted by Ultron, he briefly closed in and choked the robot, holding him back long enough to create a tactical gap for his teammate. In a battle with Spider-Man, an opponent with superior physical strength and superhuman reflexes, Captain America still held the upper hand thanks to a perfect combination of fighting techniques. A powerful kick from him sent Spider-Man flying about 15 feet away, hitting the base of the sky bridge with enough force to deform it. He stopped Iron Man's trajectory with just one arm, despite Tony's armor being capable of accelerating beyond the sound barrier. Not stopping there, a series of punches and shield strikes from him dented Iron Man's metal armor, clearly showing that the destructive power of Cap's attack was not inferior to any heavy weapon. He even lifted Iron Man high above his head, then slammed him down with all his might, almost completely stunning Tony. When facing Corvus Glaive, one of the elite members of the Black Order, Cap delivered a powerful blow that caused his opponent to lose balance and retreat. In his encounters with Thanos, he often made the Mad Titan pause before each attack he launched with great precision and impressive power. Despite the entity's almost absolute superiority, Captain America was still able to hold the game for a few precious seconds, enough to create an opportunity for his allies to counterattack. He has repeatedly demonstrated his ability to dodge and react extremely quickly when confronting a series of powerful entities such as Red Skull, Winter Soldier, Black Panther, Crossbones, Loki, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Corvus Glaive, and even the drone force under Ultron. In these fights, he not only maintained the initiative, but also counterattacked effectively many times with moves of remarkable precision and speed. Captain America has survived a series of powerful energy attacks from Iron Man's repulsor thrusters, concentrated finger shots from Ultron, high-energy weapons from the Chitauri army, as well as the primitive magic of Scarlet Witch when she first started using her powers. Captain America is capable of lifting between 5 and 10 tons, a level of strength that is on the upper end of the super soldier spectrum. Not only can he generate the same amount of force, but he can also withstand blows with tremendous pressure without suffering serious damage. When necessary, he can run at an estimated speed of 40 to 50 miles per hour, allowing him to pursue or evade in high-speed battles. Captain America's agility and flexibility are also top-notch. He performs acrobatics, dodges, and flips in the middle of the battlefield with near-perfect precision, something that even the world's top acrobats would have difficulty replicating. There are many versions of Captain America. Ultimate Cap is based on Superhuman, but I'm not saying that 616th Cap can't perform his feats. Now, we can't talk about 616 Cap without talking about his live-action counterpart, although MCU Cap, or 199,999 Cap, comes from another universe, supposedly the same version as Earth 616, or at least his character, according to Kevin Feige. Captain America definitely has superhuman strength. It's unclear exactly how strong, but probably somewhere near Spider-Man's level or even more. This is the version of Cap that appears in the MCU. It's clear that MCU Cap is extremely strong. He held a helicopter, he stopped a car from falling off a bridge until the bumper broke, he survived falls from incredible heights without any damage, he defeated Iron Man in a physical confrontation, he seemed to be Spider-Man's match, he could hold his own against Winter Soldier, etc. So MCU Cap is extremely strong. Those feats alone would put him on Superman's level. In the MCU, Bucky threw all his strength, speed, and superior fighting skills at Tony. Iron Man kept switching between lethal and non-lethal attacks depending on whether he was attacking Bucky or Cap. He was trying to kill Bucky, and although it wasn't easy, Iron Man won. He blew Bucky's arm off and pushed him far out of the room. Iron Man then analyzed Cap's fighting style and knocked Cap down, separating him from the shield. Cap was in bad shape, and one more shot would have ended it. At this point, Tony gave Cap some mercy. Bucky reached out and grabbed Tony's leg. Iron Man then kicks Bucky in the face, and while he is distracted doing this for a split second, Cap jumps into action, picking Tony up, throwing him to the ground, grabbing the shield, then breaking Tony's helmet, causing Tony to cover his face with his hands, revealing the arc reactor, then using all his remaining strength to slam the shield down, breaking the arc reactor, causing Tony's suit to shut down. So if Tony had just shot Cap instead of saying final warning, he would have won right there. So if it was just a one-on-one fight to the death, Iron Man would have won. Using a barrage of rockets, he could have knocked Cap off balance, separated him from his shield, and then he could have flown in and fired a series of rocket boosters and killed Cap. Cap could have survived longer because his reflexes and speed are even better than his MCU counterpart. Cap and Tony have had many one-on-one fights over the years. Cap has done well in previous fights because Cap is fast enough to dodge most of Tony's attacks and because of his superior fighting skills, although Cap is definitely the underdog. This was a fight they had while Tony was insane under the influence of a drug that makes you attack anything you see. He purposely made Tony angry and let Tony hit him a few times to incite Tony to go up the mountain. The problem is that Cap still doesn't really stand a chance against Tony. In the Civil War comics, Tony destroyed Cap because one time he suddenly punched Cap right in the back and sent him flying through a wall, and the two extremist armors had combat moves loaded into the suit, and Tony was able to take Cap down in seconds. If Tony hadn't launched the initial attack when he flew Cap through the wall, Cap would have been able to fight much better, so in a head-to-head fight to the death, Cap could dodge or block most of Iron Man's attacks. Iron Man has no way to break Cap's shield, so that gives Cap a huge advantage, but there are still ways to get around the shield. Like if Tony hit Cap with a beam that was too wide, the shield wouldn't be able to protect him from it all. Not to mention, Iron Man also has sonic, magnetic, and missile attacks. Iron Man can also turn invisible. Iron Man's suit can withstand multiple direct hits from Thor's hammer. The Cap is very strong and durable. He can tear apart giant robots. Iron Man's strength is so great, and even with the shield, Cap can't break Tony's suit unless he gets a chance to hit Tony repeatedly with the shield. Here, Cap breaks Tony's helmet after hitting him multiple times with the shield, but he can only do so because the vision is off Tony's suit. But with Tony's force field and all his attacks, Cap wouldn't stand a chance in a one-on-one fight. So in the comics, Iron Man would win a fight to the death, 100%. The winner is Iron Man. I hope you enjoyed this fight. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Follow me if you like. That's it for today's video. Thanks a lot.